Today we will tell you about the 5 most iconic athletes in the history of sports. The first in our list is the legend Muhammad Ali. His first name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He was born in a poor family. His father Cassius Sr. was a painter and his mother Odessa was a maid. The legend boxer had a younger brother named Rudy. He is famously known for the statement, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." Many simply refer to him as the greatest. The late Muhammad Ali is a boxing legend whose inspiring nature has stood the test of time. He achieved almost every title that a boxer can. He was the world heavyweight boxing champion 3 times. Muhammad Ali defeated every boxer in his era and his achievements can be listed forever. However, the greatest impact that he made was in how he inspired his fans and the world in general. Muhammad Ali accomplished victories in and out of the ring. Some of the most memorable ones are the ones he won without his gloves on. Firstly, he decided to convert to Islam. At the time, this religion was controversial in the United States. He changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. Despite opposition from his family and the society, he owned his new religion and eventually became a symbol of strength in Islam. On April 28, 1967, Muhammad refused to join the U.S. Army to go and fight in Vietnam. He indicated that he had no quarrel with the Viet Cong and thus did not see why he should go and fight them. Due to his decision, Muhammad was immediately stripped of his boxing heavyweight title and faced up to 5 years in prison for refusing to enlist. He was also fined $10,000 and was banned from boxing for 3 years. He appealed the charges and the U.S. Supreme Court later acquitted him of the charges. On October 30, 1974, he beat George Foreman and reclaimed his heavyweight title. For 7 years he battled the courts, society, popular opinion, other boxers and emerged victorious. In the later years of his life, Ali began a final battle to weigh his strong heart and will. He stood up to the disease just as he had stood up to boxers all his life. He was so determined that he lit the Olympic cauldron in the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. His arms were shaking but Ali still lit the fire that inspires athletes during the games. In this way, he inspired generations to overcome physical, mental, or social inability. Muhammad Ali remains one of the most iconic and inspirational athletes in the history of sports. Born in 1942, he passed away in 2016. May he rest in peace. The second iconic athlete in our list is Nadia Comaneci. Her full name is Nadia Elena Comaneci. Nadia Elena Comaneci is a Romanian retired gymnast and a 5-time Olympic gold medalist, all in individual events. In 1976, at the age of 14, Comaneci was the first gymnast to be awarded a perfect score of 10.0 at the Olympic Games. At the same Games, 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal, she received 6 more perfect 10s for events en route to winning 3 gold medals. At the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow, Comaneci won 2 more gold medals and attained 2 more perfect 10s. During her career, Comaneci won 9 Olympic medals and 4 World Artistic Gymnastics Championship medals. Comaneci is one of the world's best-known gymnasts and is credited with popularizing the sport around the globe. In 2000, she was named as one of the athletes of the 20th century by the Laureus World Sports Academy. She has lived in the United States since 1989, when she defected from then communist Romania before its revolution in December that year. She later worked with and married American Olympic gold medal gymnast Bart Conner, who set up his own school. In 2001 she became a naturalized United States citizen, and has dual citizenship, also maintaining her Romanian citizenship. Now Comaneci lives in Norman, Oklahoma with her husband Bart Conner. The couple own and operate the Bart Conner Gymnastics Academy, which trains more than 1,000 students. Comaneci has also opened a gymnastics school in Romania. Both Comaneci and Conner are active in numerous charities, including the Special Olympics. The third iconic athlete in our list is Michael Jordan. Jordan was the most loved and famous basketball player NBA can have. Quite surprisingly, the best basketball player of all time didn't make the university basketball team. The name Michael Jordan is literally synonymous with basketball. He is a living legend. Also, he has the most successful line of basketball sneakers and is an accomplished businessman too. His list of achievements is long and detailed. He led his team to 6 NBA championships, led Team USA to 2 Olympic gold medals and won 12 All-Star championships. By the time he retired, Michael Jordan was the most decorated basketball athlete ever. He is often asked where the motivation for his success comes from. To this he answers, "I didn't see my name in the list." While attending a high school basketball summer camp with his older brother and some friends, Michael Jordan tried out for the university team. He was already a force to reckon with in the camp. He was a fast player and his dribbling skills were unparalleled. However, he was not tall enough for the university team. When the list of the members who had made it to the team was released, his name was not on it. He had worked so hard to make the team but his name was not listed down. This crushed him and he swore to work hard and shine as a basketball star. So every time he faced a challenge in his path to stardom, he remembered the list and his early failure motivated him to work harder. Michael is known for saying that he has missed more than 9,000 basketball shots. He has also lost more than 300 games. And these failures are the reason why he succeeds. Michael Jordan is a basketball star and one of the most inspirational athletes today. Fourth one on our list is Edson Arantes. His full name was Edson Arantes do Nascimento Pelé. Well, it's a quite long name. Pelé hailed as the greatest professional soccer player of all time. Pelé grew up in a very poor family in Brazil. He was born on October 23, 1940 in a small town known as Mans Gerais. Being the firstborn son, Pelé had to contribute in providing for the family. He would work as a servant in various tea shops in his town to help make ends meet. As a boy, he enjoyed playing soccer. However, Pelé could not afford a proper soccer ball. So he stuffed newspapers in a sock and tied it up with a string to make a ball. When that option was not available, Pelé would play with a grapefruit to hone his skills. Over time, his talent was noticed and he played for various indoor and outdoor Brazilian soccer teams. He began his long journey to superstardom at the Bauru Athletic Club Juniors. Before long, he was playing for famous Brazilian football team Santos and eventually the national team. He is a very decorated soccer player. The 1958 World Cup was his crowning moment. He was only 17 years old that year and he made a record as the youngest player to score an international goal in soccer. He also performed a hat-trick and led Brazil team to victory. The football legend indicates that when a victory is difficult, there is much more happiness in the win. He is currently serving a United Nations ambassador for ecology and the environment. Pelé is truly an inspirational athlete. Fifth and final iconic athlete on our list is Serena Williams. Her full name is Serena Jaimka Williams. She was born on September 26, 1981. Serena is an American professional tennis player and former world number 1 in women's single tennis. She has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, the most by any player in the ATP ranking for the first time on July 8, 2002. On her sixth occasion, she held the ranking for 186 consecutive weeks, tying the record set by Steffi Graf. In total, she has been number 1 for 319 weeks, which ranks third in the Open era among female players behind Graf and Martina Navratilova. Williams holds the most Grand Slam titles in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles combined among active players. Her 39 Grand Slam titles put her joint third on the all-time list and second in the Open era, 23 in singles, 14 in women's doubles, and 2 in mixed doubles. She is the most recent female player to have held all 4 Grand Slam singles titles simultaneously, 2002-3 and 2014-15, and the third player to achieve this twice, after Rod Laver and Graf. She is also the most recent player to have won a Grand Slam title on each surface, hard, clay and grass, in one calendar year, 2015. She is also, together with her older sister Venus, the most recent player to have held all 4 Grand Slam women's doubles titles simultaneously, 2009-10. Williams has won a record of 13 Grand Slam singles titles on hard court. Williams holds the Open era record for most titles won at the Australian Open, and shares the Open era record for most titles won at the US Open with Chris Evert. She also holds the record for the most women's singles matches won at majors with 356 matches. Williams was the highest paid female athlete in 2016.